Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all staying safe and well. Welcome to my film and TV channel. We have an ITV drama today. This is the first of two episodes, two feature-length episodes. And it's a little drama called Grace. Please, if you're new to the channel, please look at my links on screen there. If you like films and TV, there's lots of stuff. There's film reviews, drama reviews, information vlogs, etc. You'll also see stuff on my football team, Manchester City, as well. So please check out the links on there if that's of any interest to you, or you know somebody who might be interested in that. That'd be fantastic. Lots of stuff on City history, City present, City quizzes, lots of different stuff on there as well. So please, if it's no interest though and you prefer film and TV, there's lots of stuff on there. And please, if you can push that subscribe button, that'd be great. I'm trying to get to 800 subscribers by the end of March 2021. So we're sort of close, but yeah, it's going to be a tight squeeze to get to 800. But if you can help me out, if you're not subbed already, or if you can give someone else a shout for me and point them in my direction, they might be interested in this sort of thing. That'd be fantastic. All comments are welcome on this episode, this mini series, if you like, just a couple of episodes, obviously. Anything on this Grace or anything to do with film and TV, just leave us a comment. If you haven't got time to leave us a comment, just please give us a thumbs up. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, a British crime drama, of course, based on the best-selling Roy Grace novels by Peter James. A little bit more on Peter James in a bit. Yeah, this is now on ITV Hub. It actually premiered on ITV on Monday the 5th. Sunday the 14th of March 2021. So you may have caught it then, or you can now catch up with it on the ITV Hub. It's two novels, first of two novels based on. The first one was called Dead Simple, and that's what this one is I'm going to look at today. And there's also one called Looking Good Dead, which is to follow. And these have been adapted, of course, from the books, and starring John Simm as Detective Superintendent Roy Grace in the sort of main protagonist in the lead role. The series was written and adapted by Russell Lewis for ITV, and as I say, just recently premiered. Yeah, as well as John Simm, you got Richie Campbell as Detective Sergeant Glenn Branson. You got Laura Elphinstone as Detective Sergeant Bella Moy. Yeah, well, synopsis of this: a group of friends. Yeah, interesting start. You think, well, you know, how can this be a sort of murder mystery or a missing person mystery when it first starts off? But yeah, you soon find out. You soon find out little twists and stuff on this one. A group of friends on a stag night are involved in a road accident and are killed, except the groom is missing. It seems they played a prank on him and he has been buried somewhere, as you would. You know, it's normal things on a stag night, isn't it? The groom is a wealthy property development, so the search and investigation involved multiple lines of inquiry: his bride and his business partner. Yeah, there's on Internet Movie Database. There's no actual reviews been left as yet. As I say, it's fairly new this, but 44 people have actually left a score for this after watching this this first feature length episode, and have scored at 8.1 out of 10 on Internet Movie Database. So that's not bad, is it? That's not a bad little score. My little thoughts on this. Yeah, I mean, it is for fans of the very simple, if you like. It's a British crime drama by the numbers, this one. It's not overly complicated. You don't get too much confusion thrown at you, unlike some British crime sort of stuff that we do get, you know, your Morse. It doesn't overcomplicate things with lots and lots of suspects. There's only quite a few people involved, so it's not too bad. It doesn't get you, you know, you don't have to think too hard who's doing what and what's happened to who, sort of thing. It does sort of release information and plot twists to you gradually as well. You don't really have to work anything out on this, and there's as you say, it doesn't sort of, you're not asked to think who the culprits are. It sort of releases this information. It goes through, and you don't really have to figure out what's going on. So some people like that in a crime drama. Some people like to do a little bit of thinking and think what's happening, but sometimes you don't think it out. Sometimes you don't understand what's going on, do you? And it all ends up bad. But this doesn't mean it's bad. It's just a nice, easy, uncomplicated watch. But it also means it doesn't quite grab you. It doesn't quite, you know, has any factor to it. I mean, there's various things happen on screen that are quite nasty, but it doesn't really affect you in any real way. It's sort of just okay, you know, and it's that sort of real. There's no real shocks in it, if you like, even though there's some, you know, 3 or 4 things that happen that are quite dark and sinister. I'm not sure how like the book it is. I've never read any P.D. James stuff, to be honest with you. But on the basis of this sort of simple storyline, it might be an easy read and something I might listen to one day on audiobook or whatever. Because as I say, I think I did own a P.D. James book, but I think I got quite into it at the time. But yeah, if it is anything like the books, and it is a nice simple storyline, not overly complicated. I mean, the actors do an okay job. There's no one really lets them down. Sometimes with these British dramas, you do get a little bit of some wooden sort of actors in, you know, not so great. But John Simm's likeable, but he's a little dull in my opinion. That's the only thing in this. He does have a past, like most police officers. Obviously, he's got problems. He's got something happened in his past that's still haunting him to this day, as you'd expect. The sort of bog standard sort of thing with police officers, but there's no real development into what it is, and you don't really get in the space of an hour and a half. If you take the adverts out, 90 minutes, you don't really, probably about 88 minutes or something like that. There's no real in-depth look at his backstory. You just see little glimpses of it, and it doesn't overcomplicate things. But he is a little bit bland, unfortunately. He's a little bit characterless. I mean, they try and build him up. He has quite early, you know, obviously quite early in this, he has a little guy. He has a supernatural link when he goes to a sort of guy who sort of helps him out with cases and stuff like that. But it sort of gloss over. There's no real in-depth look at it, to be honest with you. I do like John Simm. I do like his stuff, but he's not really developed that much in it, and he is a little bit bland. So a simple police crime drama. To be honest with you, a second is obviously the second episode. I will watch it, but I'm not exactly on the edge of my seat waiting for it. I'll probably go back and watch a couple of Frost episodes, to be honest with you, because that's the sort of vibe with Frost. You get the sort of the likable, if you like, police officer with a bit of a background, but yeah, it's that style of thing, but as I say, it's by the numbers. It's police crime drama by the numbers, and you don't have to think too much about it. And it tells you as it goes along, and it's in its runtime what's going on. So I don't have to concentrate that hard on it. It's just a nice, easy watch, and it's just, in my opinion, just okay. Nothing fantastic. As I say, I certainly don't know where the 8 out of 10s are coming from. I mean, that's quite a high score. Personally, it is watchable, so I'm going to give it my basic watchable score of 6 out of 10. Just a nice, simple, easy watch. But some people want a bit more oomph to it, a little bit more of that, because it is a little bland in parts, unfortunately. As I say, and even the darker elements of it just don't really affect you that much, because it's just seems a bit out of place in this drama, to be honest with you. So I'll give it 6 out of 10 a watchable rating. Anyway, let me know what you think if you watch this, or you're planning on watching it, and now you go away and watch it. As I say, it's okay. I mean, as I say, there's only going to be a couple of them. I think if this was going to go on for 6 episodes, perhaps we'd learn a bit more about the characters and John Simm's characters. But obviously, in the space of a couple of feature-length episodes, it's very limited to what we're going to learn about him or his hop holes of people he works with. Obviously, he has a typical sort of run-in with his boss, which again is just another obvious trope in these sort of things, isn't it? It just happens all the time. Obviously he's got a complicated past as a police officer, and he doesn't get on with his superiors. So yeah, we have seen it all before, but it was okay. It's okay. Just to say, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Anyway, thanks for watching. Whatever you're going to do, stay, have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your family. More importantly, let's all look after each other. So we meet here again on the Film and TV channel, or perhaps you'll flit over and have a look at my Citizen channel. There it is. All I ever ask of you is please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.